For more than 4 years now, a special guest has been showing us how to save money and manage our finances more efficiently. But now it is time for her to say goodbye as she embarks on another exciting opportunity. Before she goes, though, she will go through her top personal finance lessons. Joining us now for the last time is Kelli Grant, senior consumer reporter for MarketWatch. Kelli, you're leaving us.
I am. Thank you so much for this. This has been great.
Well, you were my first interview, so this is special.
I tested you out.
Yes, yeah, totally, yeah. Thankfully, hopefully you gave the thumbs up for me.
I did.
So you're leaving us with some jewels, though, right?
That's what I'm hoping. Some important financial lessons for people to take on.
And I like your first one because it's so obvious. Earn more than you spend.
This is something that, it's key and no one does it. So it's always worth reminding, make a list of all of your financial obligations, the stuff that you absolutely have to pay, your credit card bill, your student loans, all of that. Mm-hmm. And then, kind of figure out how that is in relation to how much you earn. Figure out all of those little miscellaneous things in the middle and make sure that you're putting aside some money for savings too, because in the end, you want to be in the black, not in the red.
It's so obvious, but it's just like, how do you lose weight? You eat less and exercise, take in...
and yet no one does it.
I know. Sometimes it's the simplest things. So next point, think long term.
Yes, when you're looking at all of these long-term goals, you're saving for retirement, for your child's college education, time is really, the best asset that you have there. If you start early, even if it's a little bit of money, you're still probably going to end up with more thanks to all of that adding up over time than if you started later with bigger contribution amounts. So really try to focus on doing that, and especially when you're talking about retirement, making sure that you're getting that full match from your company if they offer that.
Right. Invest in yourself. That doesn't mean a $400 pair of shoes because I deserve it.
No. More of an important type of investment. I mean, you're looking at that, don't spend more than you earn. If you want to earn more, you have to think about, how do you excel at your career? How do you earn that merit raise and really be a top person in your field? Maybe that means continuing education, starting your own business, trying to think about ways in which, you can deserve and earn more.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you have to spend a little to make a little more in the long run,
exactly.
Basically. Spend wisely sounds like something my mother said as she was wagging her finger and giving me my allowance when I was 12. But what does that mean?
It's true. Well, it's in two ways here. It's of course looking at everything that you're spending money on and deciding, do I really need this? Trying to hold off on those impulse purchases, thinking about it for 24 hours. And then it's that other part of, if you are going to spend the money on something, making sure that you're getting the absolute best value, that you're taking advantage of those sales, those coupon codes, that you're negotiating, right, and trying to put all of that together to make sure that you've got the right deals when you're spending the money.
Right. And learning how to manage your money. I think sometimes, when it comes to that sort of thing, it's not to make the weight analogy again, but sometimes people just don't want to know. Like stepping on the scale, you just don't want to know the number. You're afraid to, but really knowledge is power when it comes to handling your money.
It is. You have to rip the Band-Aid off and really, just see what's going on.
Yeah.
Using free tools like mint.com to help track your finances, taking a personal finance course or reading some books if you haven't had that sort of personal finance education in school, just to better understand where your money is going and how everything works.
Right.
That's really where you're going to be able to go back to that point one and balance out your finances and get ahead.
Right. Kelli Grant, senior consumer reporter for MarketWatch, our last interview, but a good one. Lots of great information. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thanks for the past 4 years.
Thank you. It's been great.